I'll do a deeper analysis later once the PFF grades go out, like I do every week. But this is a legitimate question. What now? And I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I'm not trying to be over the hill crazy about what just took place. But I could not do a recap video after what I saw yesterday. And just behind this, you see, this is where I predicted we would be at this point in the season, that we would beat the Cardinals. I said the Cardinals were an improving team and that we would beat them and move to 7-1 of the season. And I don't think it's ridiculous at all that should have been the expectation where this team, maybe not the expectation of 7-1, but beating the Cardinals should have been an expectation on this team. Absolutely should have been an expectation on this team. Again, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. Guys, I think I'm one of the more positive people on this Bears roster, the moves, what takes place, the culture they're trying to build, the vision Matt Eberflus had. But it gets old. It gets really old to hear, we just need to execute. We just need to. Well, then why aren't you? My frustration, this is being recorded in the middle of the night to be released in the morning. And I'm finally at a point where I can hold my composure to try not to be too crazy one way or the other. All right? Guys, I appreciate all of you tuning in. I appreciate you who have hung in there with your Bears fandom. I got roped into this stupid obsession of my life by my older brother, and we were texting. And I blame him right now. I'm a Bears fan because of him. 7 years older than me. He ruined me. I could have been a Patriots fan and had 7 Super Bowls right now. Freaking Caleb, you want 8? You want to top Tom Brady? You want 8? You're not playing like you want 8. Superstars come into the league and overcome some little things. You were on record saying last week that great teams, amazing teams, the best teams, the most elite teams are led by the players. This team was not led by you yesterday. Well, it was, but it was led in the wrong direction. Was I right, guys? It was a long time ago. We're talking back in February, March, April, and I got a lot of criticism for saying there's no one player greater than the team. That we needed to trade that number 1 pick and the opportunity we had, because that would afford us. Say Washington didn't want to trade. Even if we went down to 3 or 5 or 6 or 7. Could have got Bo Nix still. And I said that. It's not just because Bo Nix is doing well now. I said Bo Nix was one of the best quarterbacks in this class. I said there's 3 or 4. This is more like the 2020 class than the 2021 class or 22 class. That this class would have 3 or 4 stars that would be great players. And Caleb Williams could be the best one of them, but it's not worth giving up what that number 1 pick was. Shane Waldron, he was the number 1 sought-after offensive coordinator. But was he the right choice? Matt Eberflus has been great at defense, but look at the defense yesterday. 21 points in the first half. I'm not going to say the players quit on Flus because there is clearly a broken locker room. There's a broken team right now. I was confident we would beat the Packers moving into this year. Now with a team led by Matt Eberflus and Shane Waldron, Luke Getsy just got fired last night. Luke Getsy got fired. Well, deservedly so, for a good reason. Why are we chicken crap and we're not willing to fire mid-season Matt Eberflus or Shane Waldron? If change needs to be made, we don't wait a full year to ruin another rookie quarterback. We've done it too many times. Rinse, recycle, repeat, same pattern over and over and over. We can't take it back. We can't go back and trade the number 1 pick for a haul. It was the right choice. That's clear right now. We did nothing to beef up this line. We didn't get Connor Williams like I said we should. We didn't trade down for the haul like I said we should. I like Caleb. I do. I think he's going to be a fine quarterback. But when you see what Jaden Daniels is doing, when you see what Bo Nix is doing, clearly we didn't have to take Caleb, but we had to fix this line. We could have taken Joe Alt. We could have got Zach Frazier. We could have got Jackson Powers Johnson. And we still could have got Bo Nix. All those things were possible. All of them were true. I am a very frustrated Bears fan right now. I know you guys are too. I literally could not make a post-game recap. I will get back to it this week. I will make my PFF grades. I'll do my predictions. I'll do my analysis. I will get into it this week. But that was of all the losses to stomach, that's one of the hardest ones. This team flat out quit. They quit. When you see at the end of the first half, Keenan Allen dropping a surefire first down, and then right after that, situational awareness. The week before, we gave up a Hail Mary. End of the first half, we should have had a first down and at least driven down and got a field goal. At least a field goal. Keenan Allen doesn't drop those ones. He does not drop those passes. Low morale, whatever the reason was, whatever the reason for that dropped pass. Then we turn around on defense and allow a 65-yard touchdown run with zero situational awareness at the end of the first half. We could have driven down and kicked a last-second field goal at worst. Could have got a touchdown. Could have got a last-second field goal and got the ball back in the second half. How did we come out in the second half? You listen to Matt Eberflus on the TV talking to them about what they need to do. We need to come out and execute. We've got to just come out and execute some more. It's old. It is so freaking old. The same hits principle. We got to just execute. We got to cross the X's and O's off the board, and we got to do it. Nope. It's not working. Your culture didn't work. Players slipped up last week, and they put some on the coaches. You still didn't hear the coaches take accountability. We'll take care of it in-house. You didn't take care of it in-house. You are letting this team down, and you're losing the locker room. I guarantee you, DJ Moore, the way he looked all game, looks off sync with Caleb Williams. It's not just because of Caleb Williams. DJ Moore is fed up with his coaching staff. I don't know the right direction to go mid-season. I don't know what should happen. Maybe we need to bring in a New England Patriot legend, also a defensive head coach, but it's got to be better than what we're seeing right now. We're going to face the Patriots next week. I did not think at all to start this season that game would be in question of whether we win that game. Now that's in question, not just by me, not just by our fan base, but I guarantee you the national media all week this week are going to be questioning if the Bears can win that game. They'll favor us. We're at home. We'll be favored. That will be in question, though. It will be a big question mark leading into this game if we can even beat the Patriots. And I don't blame anybody for blaming it, for questioning it. I don't blame it one bit. This team is in shambles. We're in the wrong place. This is not where I wanted to see the Bears. Yeah, we're 4-4. 4-4 never looked so bad. It never looks so bad. This is bad. I'll give you the PFF breakdowns today later on. I'll give you my thoughts and analysis. I'm not a happy Bears fan. You saw that from my halftime short reaction. I'm not happy. I know you guys aren't either. This is not the product we want on the field. There needs to be some serious changes. And if that means firing coaches mid-season, bringing in interim coaches, whatever. Eric Washington is a fine defensive line coach. I don't know how he'd be as a head coach. I don't think he's cut to be the head coach. Shane Waldron, I thought, could be a decent offensive coordinator. I've given him excuse after excuse. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I would sincerely like you guys in the comment to tell me what you would like the Bears to do from here. Like, take the overreaction, emotional out of it. We've got Caleb now. Whether you think he's hero or you think he's bust, we've got him. We've got him for the next couple of years. That's happening. We can't go back. We can't trade for the Hall. We didn't go sign Coleman Shelton, or we didn't go sign Connor Williams. We didn't sign some of the players we wanted to. I proposed Derrick Henry this offseason too. That didn't happen. I think the Bears could have got Derrick Henry. I had a whole freaking plan. I got criticized for a lot of it because it involved the trade down. I like Caleb. I do. I think he's got good mechanics. I think he's going to be a fine quarterback. I don't know right now if he's going to have a better career than Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix. I don't know if he's going to be any better than any of them. Nothing right now screams elite superstar. Nothing screams Tom Brady. It doesn't. And we gave up that opportunity. That's over. Tell me in the comments what you guys think we should do. Should we be firing Matt Eberflus right now? It's not the Bears' way. We don't fire him midseason. But something's got to change. Something has got to change. With this culture, with this team, with this history, we cannot go in 2 weeks from now and lose to the Packers again. We can't go in the last week of the season and lose to them again. We can't. There's got to be a shakeup. And if it means beating the Packers 2 weeks from now, make that change right now so that next week we can adjust, squeak out a little win against the Patriots, and then beat the freaking Packers. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll have more this week. I got to get something out there, but I couldn't do it right after the game. So let me know what you guys think. And more than ever, it's applicable. Bear the freak down.